Welcome back to Unit 4 for 4th grade called Earth Systems Processes That Shape the Earth. The last couple weeks you've been doing a large amount of erosion labs and learning about different types of erosion, whether that be chemical erosion, natural weathering through wind or water, or other types of erosion, and hopefully you watched the E-session last week that has to do with stream tables so you could learn a little bit more about water. This week we're going to be looking at different solutions to help in preventing the process of erosion, because erosion will naturally take place, but many times we try to slow it down so that it makes it more livable for us humans and other animals. So this week, as you look at that, you're going to be watching a couple of videos that are going to help you with that. So the first thing that I want you to do is open your Google presentation you've been working on called Weathering and Erosion. And you'll be adding a couple different slides this week. Before you do that though, I want you to watch the YouTube video called Garden Rockstar, which is right here. And then also the video Stormwater Strategies, which is right here. These are really short videos that are going to help you understand how certain people or organizations actually help to prevent erosion. Then you're going to add 3 more pages to that presentation. So right now you should have about 15 slides on your presentation. On each of those pages, I want you to include a different solution to prevent natural erosion, so it'll be one solution per slide, a picture of each of those ideas, and then also a brief explanation of why it works and how it works. So again, there are 3 different slides that should have one solution each with these different explanations on it. Then for your literacy connection this week, I want you to continue with your erosion document. Most of you are doing an outstanding job, and your paragraph that you wrote on erosion that was 12 to 15 sentences long was very good, and you should also have your introduction done before that. This week what you're going to do is you're going to write a paragraph about erosion prevention. So again, you have to make sure that you do the work on the previous slide first so you understand some ways to prevent erosion. Most of this paragraph you should have already completed in your presentation if you already did that. This paragraph should be 17 to 20 sentences long, so this is a pretty long paragraph. And the first thing that I want you to do is restate your thesis as the topic paragraph. Remember, that was from your introduction. So that's already one sentence right there. Next, I want you to write why it's important that we work together to prevent erosion, and what will happen if we do not, and what are the essential roles of a healthy ecosystem. And this you might want to add after next week's activity as we talk about that. You might already know the answer to that though because of the videos that you're watching this week. Also, I want you to list specific ways in which you could help prevent erosion, and you could definitely use some of those different ideas that you had in your presentation. So you should already have 3 along with how they work. Lastly, you're going to write your conclusion. In your conclusion, make sure that you reiterate what erosion is. So that should be about 1 sentence long, just a really quick restatement of what that is. You should reiterate your thesis statement, so that again is going to be in the last paragraph, but also in your introduction. And lastly, you can restate why it's important to prevent erosion. So this conclusion could be probably 3 to 4 sentences long. It's nothing that's too dramatic, because most of these things you've already stated throughout your piece.